listen to the beautiful music whilst my OBS crashes.
Oh, beautiful.
When you let Grant know that you'd have music turned off.
I know you do, and it tilts me. Anyway, so okay, it's actually recording. So, welcome back to the Hunter's Mark. We're waiting on Drac, but that's fine. Flax can't make it tonight. He's already let me know.
Aww.
So,
Okay.
it's just gonna be you guys for a while. And why isn't this playing more? Okay. Oh my fucking god! This is stop it! What is that? What is happening? Professional. So, does anyone want to do a recap? Did anyone make notes last time I did a massive recap?
Yes.
Go ahead. I'll give you DM's inspiration if you do it well enough.
I'm going to do a recap of the last session, not everything leading up to it, because holy shit.
Wow.
You could probably barrel it, to be honest.
I mean,
if you would do a recap of the whole story
Actually,
every time.
You didn't do anything last session to recap.
I did.
Well, I mean, one of us went to the tower.
You can literally YouTube shopping montage and watch any movie, and that's how to recap the last session.
Yeah, but
Give me a second, I'll go find one.
No, not really.
I'm actually the worst to do the recap, now I think about it, because I was barely here last session due to my internet.
Okay. Anyone else?
I can. I can.
I would
probably recap
appreciate
what
it
happened
if you
last
did a
second.
little bit of story recap, but
Okay.
if you can, please.
How far do you want me to go back?
Just like, I don't know, 4 to 5 seconds back.
Great, 4 or 5 sessions. Where does that set us? That
I
would.
think the dragon.
Yeah, that would be like.
Do you want me to do it?
I can't even remember how we got into the fight with the dragon. I just remember it was fucking terrifying, and I kept calling it Spyro because it was purple.
We went in his mind.
Went to Minas Tirith. Wait.
Alright, do you know what? I'll be fair to you guys, because there's not a lot of story that's been happening recently. So I'll just do a quick recap.
Give everyone DM's inspiration.
No. Coming back from Citadel Felbar, which you've been sent to destroy the headquarters of the cultist/kobold hideout, you guys fought a big old dragon, seemingly in its mind. Also, finding out some story that you didn't find out because of the person that doesn't play anymore interrupted it. You guys came back, and to kind of cool off, you entered a tournament, a Monster Hunter tournament. You fought against some giant ferocious beasts. After winning, you guys got riches and gems and items, which you then immediately went out and kind of just went to every shopkeeper and was like, here, have this gem, have this gem, have this gem. I found it quite funny, to be fair. I was telling Chris afterwards. It was just like, yeah, how much is this? It's this much. Yeah, I got a gem. Oh, cool, cool. Whilst you guys are doing that, your local barbarian, Gamok, which has been from a mysterious hooded figure, was told where to find the Wizard's Tower, for which he is searching for a way to destroy this weapon, the sentient weapon that seems to be talking to him somehow. Heading to the Wizard's Tower, he couldn't figure out how to open the door, so he instead was like, fuck this, put the weapon into the ground and attempted to walk away. To his surprise, the weapon spoke to him and forcibly stopped him from walking away from it, dealing psychic damage to him and making him pick up the weapon seemingly not wanting to leave his side. He came back, he told you all about this talking weapon, and to all of your shock, you've never heard of this before. Some people tried to kind of check it out to see what's up with it. It burnt the hands of one of you because you was holding it too long, until finally you all decided to head over to the Wizard Tower. You guys are at the front door. What would you like to do?
Can I inspect it with Arcana to see if I can read how to open it?
Yep, roll an Arcana check.
Oh.
Cool. So, kind of being adversed in magical energies and stuff, you definitely can tell that the door is magical and there is a magical lock. And kind of as you're like looking for magical auras and stuff like that, you do notice they are 2 door handles, one on each side of the door, and above each one there is seemingly a word. And I think, if you bear with me 1 second, if I can find it.
Did you try setting it to Wombo?
I hate you. Yes. There's 2 words above the. Sorry, there's a word up, 1 word above each door handle, in a language that you don't know of. It just looks like gibberish to you.
Do I recognize it at all?
What languages do you speak?
Me? Basically nothing, so I probably don't recognize it. Give me a second.
Never know.
Hey, Blue, I should see if Blue can recognize it.
He has a.
What do you
he
speak?
has an intelligence
Bear.
of 4.
What do you speak? Bear.
I speak Common, Elvish, and Abyssal. Do I understand it?
I speak Common and Elvish.
Okay. So Honora, you
And
kind of
Blue
look up.
speaks Bear.
Yeah, Blue looks at it and kind of tilts his head to the side as one of his ear kind of flops over, kind of confused. You have a look at Noria. No, you don't. You can't seem to read this. This is not any of the language that you know. 1 second. Fuck. Yeah. So the one on the right hand side, Faeron, you kind of come up and you have a look. The one on the right, you do recognize. It's in Abyssal. And it says Sesame.
On the right. Oh God.
So that means you need sesame seeds. Who's got
I
buns?
turned to the group. Does anyone have any sesame seeds?
I
Do
used to
sesame
have
seeds
them.
exist do they exist in D&D? I don't know. I'm gonna say they do.
I mean, they probably did exist. I mean, it's not like a man made. It's like actual. It's like an actual
Man-made
seed.
Sesame seed.
Yes, the man made sesame seeds to drive back the other races.
Why can I imagine a fucking caveman be like, man-made sesame seed?
I'm going to relay the fact that it says sesame in to everyone else, and I'm going to just sit in the corner and start trying to think of any connection between abyssal monsters and sesame seeds.
And no one can recognize the language on the other doorknob?
Well, not all of you.
How many
tried.
other people have tried?
The dead language is different. I know.
I'm sorry,
I can't-
what? Yes,
I mean-
languages are different.
No, I meant no. I didn't mean in general. I meant are the things on the
Well,
door.
I'm assuming
different
if I can only
languages?
understand one of
Yeah,
the
I was-
words, then
I was
I'm going to
wondering,
assume
yeah,
the other one
is-
is not in abyssal,
Yeah,
and therefore a different language.
one side is in Abyssal, and the other is in a language that is yet to be determined. Hmm.
I have a feeling even the spell comprehend languages wouldn't help here.
Ooh, that's a good question. 1 second. Do you have that spell?
I do not.
Oh, then I guess it doesn't matter, right? Let me check though. Yeah, it would help actually. I didn't even think about that, but yes, if you had it, feel free. You doing anything, Gamok?
Huh?
You doing anything? at all?
I'm just angrily, angrily looking at the door and be like, "Stupid door!
Okay.
Can't open it. We're forced." Get walk angry.
Just for reference, you can't read the writing either, but you knew this already because you tried last time.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna leave that sentence halfway through. Just for reference, you can't read.
Wait, is there writing on the door, like all over it, or is it just above the doorknobs?
It's just above the doorknob, and it seems to be one word, but one on the left, one on the right, above each of the doorknobs.
What did Gamok do last time he was here?
He tried to hit it with an axe.
Yeah, I
You don't know.
punched it.
Did you try knocking on the door?
Yes.
Did you try opening it?
Yes.
Is there any?
Has everyone in the party tried reading it at this point?
I didn't try to read it last time I was there. But yeah, I don't think I could read it. That's the thing.
Wait, the word is sesame and abyssal. So what's that even mean?
Well, I mean, I'm guessing it means. Well, I think I know what it means, but I'm just memeing. So.
I doubt a magical word would be sesame seed.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably, the standard open thing.
So now we're just gonna
Without-
after.
Metagaming, I am not going to say that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm.
Wait, you told us the word was sesame, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we're just gonna look at the door and say, "Open sesame."
Okay. Nothing happens.
It's worth a shot.
Hooray! I am very glad that nothing happened there.
That would be hilarious.
Sonara's gonna
What do you take me
grab.
for, guys? What do you take me for?
Sonara's gonna place his hand on the doorknob that has the abyssal writing on it.
Okay.
Anything happen?
Nope.
He's gonna try turning the doorknob.
It won't move. It's stiff.
He's gonna try turning the doorknob while saying sesame.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
I guess
The
I'll-
doors themselves, are there any distinct differences between the doors apart from the two words?
It's the same door. It's just
Okay,
it
same
just
door.
it's the same door. It just for some reason it has two handles.
Oh, right, sorry, I was taking that as two doors. One with
No, sorry.
Sorry.
I probably should have explained it better. Yeah, it's one door with two handles, and a word above each handle. Obviously, one in abyssal and one in question mark.
I am just going to place my hand on the one with the abyssal above it, and in abyssal,
I already have my hand
I'm
on
going to say
Do you,
But now
sesame.
you're
do you
holding
put do you
hand.
put your hand over Sonara's
I'm
like
gonna wait for
Patrick
Sonara to
Swayze
m-
Ghost style?
I'm going to wait for Sonara to move out. Because I'm assuming you didn't
Okay.
try saying it in... Didn't try
No,
saying
he
it
just tried
in-
saying sesame.
I'm going to say it in
Yeah.
abyssal
Uh,
while holding the doorknob.
You're gonna speak the word in abyssal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The rune lights up and then fades again. Hello?
Everyone has
Oh.
tried reading it at this point, haven't they?
I haven't tried it yet.
Do you want to try reading it then?
The first word or
Yeah.
sure, why not?
Okay, so you walk up to the door and you start reading the left side. You kind of look at it. Gebler, rap, kit, no, you have no idea what it says.
Good.
And it gives you a small headache.
Ah!
is there any signs around?
Nope, you're in a you basically this tower is like on a little hill in the middle of a meadow.
Hmm.
I'm going to just turn to him up and be like, your axe. Can it read?
I don't know. I'm gonna sheet
As
the
if it's
axe.
gonna help.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
sheet
don't
the
know, I
axe and
assume
be
the
like,
axe knows some languages.
You're gonna shoot
Yeah.
the axe, okay.
yeah, and talk to it like, can you read?
Doesn't say anything.
George, do you hear me?
George?
That's just called George.
Yes.
Don't hear anything,
blank.
and you all see Gmok just shouting at this axe. You hear nothing.
Right.
You hear nothing. Gmoks.
Gamox.
Gmok. Oh my god! I think I'm having a small stroke.
I want to see that now. I want to see Gamax. That
Anyway,
sounds
Gamok.
funny.
You hear nothing.
Now, if
Gonna put the axe back again.
uh
Well, one more of a try.
Gamok, do you know if this tower will be here if we go somewhere to try and find some way of reading this other word?
Oh, excuse me, what was that? The first one? Like I didn't hear it.
Do you know if this tower will be here if we go to try and find some way to read this other word?
I'm not sure. The person that talked to me said it would disappear and appear again, but it
Well,
didn't.
then we can't really
Doesn't-
leave.
Lim, make a perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I have a feeling I can do something with the whole Raven thing to try and read it. But I can't remember. Perception.
Okay.
Ooh.
So kind of having a think and looking around, you realise that there are more party members within the party that you have not asked yet.
I just asked, has everyone tried to read it?
Who
hasn't tried to read it?
Pointing at party members who aren't currently here.
Mm-hmm.
He
Oh.
means IRL.
Uh,
I guess I'll ask Mogul to read it, or at least try to.
why Mogul?
I don't know. He's a fucking
Out of
lion.
everyone, why Mogul?
He
Why
might
not?
know words. He's a what is he again? He's something else. He might know different
Wow.
languages. Just because
What
he
is
doesn't
he again?
speak-
Oh, he's something else.
Oh my!
He's
a
Did you
Goliath.
just assume his gender?
But you turn around and Mogul's not here,
Ah, for fuck's sake!
and you see there is a little note on the floor.
Oh dear.
God damn it.
You
Does
pick-
it say I'm drinking beer?
Are you picking up the note?
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
picking
pick
it up. Okay.
It says, "I drink," signed M.
God damn it.
Who else is in here? Well, I guess we could ask
Uh,
Frog, right?
Yeah, Frog is here, right?
You turn around and Frog is just there, kind of, just waiting.
Doc, read this.
Hmm?
Just
Okay.
imagine he's like a character who's lost connection. He's just stood there.
He's just standing in front of a tree,
You-
being
you-
like,
you just stare at
"That's a pretty one."
You stare at his face, and as you walk closer, you just hear the dial-up noise. No, Frog goes, okay, and he walks up to the door, and he goes, Dwarven. It says
Oh.
open.
At this point, I'm just gonna go.
Damn you,
I'm
Grant.
gonna go to this rock. I just see like right. Put your hand on the doorknob, say open in Dwarvish, and then I'm gonna quickly put my hand on the other doorknob and wait for him. Once he says open in Dwarvish, I'm gonna say Sesame in Draconic.
In
Draconic.
Abyssal.
Abyssal.
But
yes, that
yeah,
was...
he puts his hand on the door handle. You put your hand on the door handle. He says open in Dwarven, and you say Sesame. In
Sesame.
Abyssal.
Mhm.
What's up in Sesame? God damn it.
And
In-
the runes both light up, and the door. You hear like a clunk, and the door slightly kind of opens ajar.
I now feel like I'm in the fucking third Aladdin movie.
I haven't.
Arabian Nights is just suddenly going to start playing as we walk in.
Do we see anything inside?
What do you open the door?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we're not supposed to be in rock
I
and roll,
mean,
so I'm just
that-
gonna like burst it open with both hands.
That's what we're trying
Sure.
for like half an hour now. Sure.
So kind of frustrated, you kind of both hands just open the door. It goes all the way back on its hinges and bangs against the wall. A bit of dust kind of comes out and stuff, like unsettles. And yeah, you're met with some with a staircase spiraling upwards.
Zanara walks inside.
So
Yeah,
heading
me
up,
as well.
I assume you're all gonna go in. So heading up the staircase, stoneworked staircase. Kind of, it's a little dusty, but it's well kept. You know, kind of heading up. It takes you a couple minutes. It seems to go on forever, until eventually you do come up to another door, which you can just open. It just opens up, and you're met inside this foyer. Looking around, there are books everywhere. There's a big central, like a big like dinner table almost in the center of this room with some chairs. There are scrolls and ink and parchment just everywhere around this room. It is actually like quite a mess. It is like There's stuff everywhere. In the room, you do see 3 figures. You see sat at one end of the table. You see this male dwarf. He has ebony skin and he's quite ripped. He's beefy. Who's like a beefy dwarf. He has like short dark hair and has a long braided beard. Soft brown eyes. Looking up at there's someone at one of the bookshelves. You see another male. This one is a male human. He has quite pale skin. He's quite a slender physique with short blonde hair and kind of like a mustache goatee with piercing blue eyes. And kind of laid on her back on the table, kind of twiddling a dagger in her hand, you see this female half-elf with fair skin, slender again. She has black long wavy hair, which is just currently everywhere on the table. And she has these green eyes.
Sonara's just gonna walk into the room and say, well, this is not what I expected of a magic tower.
At this point, they're kind of alerted to you, and they all simultaneously kind of look in your guys' direction. Kind of at once.
Why, hello there.
Obviously, the female kind of lazily kind of like moves her face to look at you guys on the table.
Hello?
Oh, wait 1 second. I'm trying to think of a voice. Hi there. The female on the table kind of very lazily just greets you, not really moving at all. We don't get many visitors around here. You here on business, are you?
We came here to see if we could get some help about our friend's ex that he keeps screaming at.
She gives you like a weird look. Okay. Well, my name is Dagger, and if you're here for the wizard, we haven't seen him for days.
Any idea where he might have gone?
The hell if I know. Kind of just stares at you quietly, just doesn't say anything, and the guy looking at the bookshelf turns around to go, "Oh, don't pay attention to her. She's just bored. But we actually haven't seen the wizard for a few days. The tower's run amok, and we're all stuck in this bloody room. We can't seem to navigate the rooms at all."
I'm just gonna sort of just look very confused and sort of telling you that there's a staircase out. Just
Yeah, I'm like, the door's right there.
The front door doesn't lead outside, does it?
Well, we can't exactly abandon the wizard. I mean, we are his apprentices. If he finds out we left without him say so, I'm sure he'll have our heads. He kind of gives a bow and goes, "Well, if we're all introducing ourselves here, my name is Bo."
axe, bow. I'm just gonna point at the sword.
If that dwarf is not Scottish, I'm going to freak.
Sonara's gonna chime in and say that would be Dagger.
I'm glad someone pays attention.
Oh shit! Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Cricket.
My name is Sonara. Nice to meet you.
Name's Gamark.
Kind of reading.
Guys, introduce yourself. Don't be rude.
No one wants to introduce himself. I'm gonna give Honor and Pharaoh like a push and be like, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to just like step forward and sort of like, I don't know, I'll do like a fancy bow, take one knee thing and go, I am Thanok. Thanok. I can't even say my fucking name at the
Do
minute.
you even know who you are anymore?
Pharaoh and Gamark mixed.
Yo, I ship.
I don't even want to know what that is.
don't know
Everyone
what
is just shipping with Gamark.
Well, I shipped
I don't
your
want-
character with yourself. So that's weird. Max. Anyway.
Max.
Yeah, I'm going to introduce myself as Theron Kestrov, not Thamok.
Okay. Frock just kind of goes, Frock, nice to meet you.
Well, me being me, I'm gonna introduce myself, but I'm gonna let's see. What am I gonna do? I'm trying to
I
think.
think right here is Honoria.
As you can tell, she takes 10 minutes to say her own name.
I had a
Just
plan,
said
damn
it
it! I actually had a plan.
The kind of ebony-skinned dwarf just kind of nods and goes, my name is Maul.
Christ's sake.
That was the one I was pointing at when I asked whether he was sword.
Maul.
You corrected me and said his name was Dagger. You lied.
No, I said the one you said who the name was sword was Dagger. That was all you were talking about the elf.
Yeah, you
No.
said, it's because you said axe, bow, and then is your name Sword, but the first person wasn't called Axe, they were called Dagger. That's what he was
Oh.
correcting you about.
Someone was called Axeman.
So I'm gonna look
No.
at them and be like, so is the wizard called Staff for some reason? Or is it normal that you're just named after weapons?
Maul kind of like gives a bit of a like humph and like a laugh. Dagger's just like, well, we've got a funny one here, haven't we? No, the wizard's not called Staff.
He's called Magic Missile.
God, magic man.
She kind of, at this point, she kind of sits up and goes, well, assuming you're here for the wizard, choose. You have to go through 4 rooms to get to his chambers. You can either take the left route or the right route. And she points left and right, and there's a door on each side.
Well, now hang on it. You said you didn't know where the wizard was.
Well, he'll probably be in one of his rooms. If he's not in here, he's in the other. He's in the other 9.
Haven't you checked them?
You don't think that's quite simple? Each room is has an encounter. It has is locked. Each one you have to solve a particular thing to get through, and well, he's very selfish. He doesn't tell anyone how to solve it. And if you know, we don't want to try it.
That sounds highly impractical.
What great apprentices you people are.
Well, I think it's absolutely silly if you ask me, but I don't own the tower. He does, so he can do whatever he wants.
I'm gonna step a bit forward and ask, do you maybe know a person called Axel?
Haxel. She kind of thinks for a second. No. Not heard that name.
Because he's the one that taught me about the tower and said it was dangerous inside here. So I thought you maybe know something about it.
What about you,
He
Bo?
also
You
told
ever
you the
heard of
tower
Axel?
moves around a lot.
Bo kind of goes, I've not heard of Axel at all. I've no idea what you're talking about. The wizard only hired the 3 of us, so...
He hired you to be apprentices?
Well, yes, of course. We have to earn money some way. To be fair, he gets us to clean up mostly. So trivial.
Wait, but you're always in the same room, so you're just cleaning this room and get money for it?
I see the half-orcs
No,
not
they're-
been paying attention. We're only in this room because the tower has gone haywire. Everything's gone crazy, and all the rooms have locked, and we don't know how to solve them. That's why I'm bored.
Are we
well,
allowed to
have you-
leave the room?
Sorry?
Are we allowed to leave the rooms at any time?
I don't know. I mean, when we normally go through there, it's not on lockdown, so I guess it's something you have to try and find out. Kind of more just goes, again, in agreement.
Have you even tried to solve the puzzles? Or did you just wait in this room?
She kind of flicks her hair back. How'd I get paid for that, dear? If the wizard wants to lock down for whatever fucking reason, he can come out and solve it himself. But, as far as I see it, we're getting paid for doing nothing, so I can't complain at that, can I? Maybe I'll get my nails done.
But you are complaining.
Got him.
Yes. Maybe you're right.
At this point, I'm just gonna be like, life was so much fucking simpler when I was a guard, and I'm just gonna stomp off towards the left door.
I'm going to the left door.
Yeah, I'm just stomping off towards the left door.
Yeah, I'm just-
That shit.
I'm just like shaking my head and be like, yeah, sure, okay, and just follow Frog.
Sonara's gonna go to the right door.
I'm not Throg.
Wait, does it? Oh, Farrell.
Oh my god. It's not like you guys have been playing for like 2 years or something.
Hey man, I can mix up names.
It's
and
right. I've only just learned I'm Theron myself, apparently.
Okay. Wait, so, okay. So so, Sonari, you said you go to the right door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please don't split up.
Okay, so, can you all just type in the, just to make this easier in my brain, can you just all type in the chat which door you're going to, left or right? So I know what teams, quote unquote teams you'll be in.
The teams.
Oh, who's gonna decide where Frog's going?
I'll decide where Frog's going.
So Farrell.
Where are you? Don't worry about Frog. Worry about yourself. Where are you going, Honoria? Dun dun dun.
Honoria?
To be fair, I
dun,
think
dun,
I'd rather go
dun,
left.
Dun. Did you go left as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather stick with the tanks of the group.
So,
Even though only technically one of them is.
what was it before you said? Fremok go over to the left door along with Honoria. Frog kind of just follows behind you. Obviously, blue goes where you go, Honoria. So they all go to the left, and Sonara, you go to the right.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm
looking
just
at Sonara and say, why don't you just follow us? It wouldn't be much easier, wouldn't it?
It would be easier. I'm just over here expecting the door, actually.
You
Oh,
just
sure.
It's magically locked. I want to figure out if there's a way to open it from the other side.
roll an Arcana check.
God damn it.
You kind of focus your energies and kind of examine this door. It's a door. You can just open it. It's not locked. It's not magically locked. It's not trapped. It's just a simple old wooden door.
I say one of us stays out here just in case.
Okay, you can stay outside the right door if you want. It looks like the rest of us are going to the left.
No, I would much rather have someone who understands magic go in with you guys, whereas someone who will be less inclined to understand magic be out here. As he's nudging towards the barbarian.
Why do I have to sit out here?
Because I don't want you breaking something.
Isn't it me that was actually getting us here, and me being the reason for us being here?
He does have
Yeah,
the
that's why-
talking axe. If we're going anywhere,
Yeah.
the entire reason we're going there is for the talking axe.
Can we
So-
just
Come on,
bring
you just
the
hear
no,
like
not bring it.
you hear small evil laughter in the back of your mind. Like it's like a mocking laughter as well.
Yeah, just gonna ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now I was gonna look at Maul, Dagger, and Bow and say, can any of you open the door after a certain amount of time has passed?
Sure, dear. How long do you want us to wait?
Sorry,
Bless you.
I didn't have time to mute before I did that.
Give it an hour.
An
If
hour?
we're not... Yeah.
Okay. Have fun, dearies. She kind of goes back to lying back on the table.
She's not gonna remember.
She's not.
Oh, I guess we're going to the left door.
Yet.
Okay. So you...
Before we go through, I want to summon. Use my packed weapon, not my packed weapon. The fucking. Oh,
Summon your packed weapon to conk them on the head after an hour passes.
I want to summon a short sword.
So you
I was
kind
going to
of...
say rapier, but I believe short sword would be better.
You summon a kitty.
Technically a rapier, if you're going to be using... Wait. Technically a rapier does more
Yes.
damage.
Yes, but I have a short sword in my inventory, and I don't. And
Oh,
to
you gotta
be able
double
to
up.
Use. Yeah, to be
Right,
able to
okay.
use the short sword, I need a proficiency in short swords, which means I've got to summon a short sword.
Interesting way around that. No worries. Yeah, so cool. So you kind of... You extend your hand and this dark purple energy kind of... Like a little ball immerses. It gets covered in raven feathers and then spreads out into a short sword until eventually materializing into this obsidian black short sword in your hand.
Wunderbar.
Okay. Are you all going through the door?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you open the door. You head on through. As soon as you all kind of enter this room, it's really dark and it's kind of hard to see. And then you hear a whoosh, like a clunk behind you, and you turn around and the door's locked itself.
I knew it.
The darkness kind of gets brighter, and you feel a kind of windy draft around you. As you kind of blink and then open your eyes. Wait, let me show I'm doing this right. Yeah, okay. Oh no, sorry, I'm not doing this right. Sorry, no, ignore the breezy part. Ignore the breezy part. That's my bad. I'm being dumb. I did the wrong thing. Anyway.
It's the wrong door.
Yeah. Yeah, wrong door, my bad. Yeah, no, so you open up, it's still quite dark, and then kind of all these braziers and like torches on the wall starts to light up this circular room. And in front of you, on a podium, is a cat. In front of it, on this kind of big circle centerpiece, are 5 toads. What would you like to do?
Is there anything else
wait.
in the room at all? Like any kind of writing on any of the walls? Anything?
Writing? There's no writing now.
Nothing else in the room at all.
There are like sconces and torches and like pillars, obviously holding it up, but apart from that, no. It's a pretty plain room.
Wait, what was in there? A cat and what?
A
Sorry.
cat on an altar and a podestium in front of it with 5 toads.
Yeah, like a
5?
centerpiece.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 toads.
Oh, okay.
If you bear with me 1
Uh,
second, I'll throw you onto the. Is that right? Only
Do-
5
do- do?
people?
Yes.
All right, I'll throw you onto the map. Just to make it easy.
Yeet.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh.
is there any writing on the totes?
On the toad.
On the toads,
Oh, toads. I thought you said totes.
Wait, there's a staircase, right?
you what?
There's a staircase on the left.
Ignore that. I
Oh,
couldn't,
okay.
I couldn't get rid of it.
Okay, sure.
It's
Okay, so
not.
now we're
It's,
just
not
gonna
there.
walk up.
thank you, Faron. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Thanks.
Okay. So you walk up. They don't move. They don't really say anything. They're making the occasional croaks, but
Oh, they're actual toads. I thought they were like stone statues.
Grab
Yeah,
them.
I'm gonna say, I assume all of these are real creatures.
Is the
Yeah.
cat real too?
yeah, it's just kind of laid across his podium. Its tail kind of.
He's gonna go
slowly-
up and pet the cat.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Is it a nice cat?
You go and pet the cat. She kind of reels back a bit. Goes, "Please don't pet me."
Oh God!
Can talk.
Yes, I can talk. You can talk as well.
Did a
Perfect.
toad
That makes
talk?
this
Are you
that
here?
makes this a more simple.
Are you here to help me? I'm having a complex problem.
I assume so.
A complex problem.
So the cat basically, she goes on her back and kind of stretches like she does that thing where like she stretches like her body and her head kind of curls around and looks at you. She goes, "Oh, I'm ever so hungry, and I love to eat frogs. But as you can see, there are only toads here, and I don't like toads. But one of them here is actually a frog in hiding, and along with him, a toad is protecting him and lying to me. Won't you be a dear and find out which one is the frog and which one is lying to protect him? If you do, I'll let you pass." And her tail kind of curls around you, Sonara, kind of rubbing up against you.
As soon as I hear that, the first thing I'm going to do is draw both swords and hold them close to to one of the toads' necks and go, "Are you the frog? Reveal yourself!"
The one next to you.
Yes.
The frog goes, "Croak, I am Toad 5. The frog ends every sentence with okay."
Okay.
Toad 5.
This is for your benefit, by the way.
In
Yeah.
that case, then I'm going to go up to the next toad and just sort of sigh and go, "Assuming this is some sort of riddle-based thing, I cannot threaten an answer out of you. Tell me more."
It goes, "Croak, I'm Toad 4. The one opposite me isn't a frog."
Great.
Well, wait, we're searching for a frog, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And one of the toads is protecting the frog.
Wait, what did the cat say to me as it was ending its sentence?
The cat said, can you find out which one is the frog, and then also find out which one is lying to protect him, and then if you do, she'll let you pass."
Yep. I'm gonna go to the next toad and just
I was
like
expecting
point my
her to
sword
say,
at it
"Okay."
and go and just say, "Speak."
"Croak, I am Toad 2. The one facing east isn't a frog, okay?"
The one facing east.
It's all of them.
Wait, I think I might.
Yeah, they're all facing east.
Wait 1 second. Have I fucked this up already? Ah, fuck.
You probably mean like on the east side.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
The frog ends every sentence with "okay," and that one just ended the sentence with "okay."
Yeah, but we can't
Oh, I need
jump
to
on
write
that
these
because
down.
we don't.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to write them down. But
Wait
if
1
you-
second. I think I've positioned these wrong.
Do they look all the same?
Yep.
Okay, this is bad. I'm gonna walk to.
Sorry, I am gonna have to ask you to repeat what some of the toads said, so I can
Give
write
me
this
1
all
second.
down.
'Cause I might have slightly fucked up. I'm just double checking. It's a
I
very,
decapitate all the toads.
it's very complicated. Okay, leave me alone.
What Toad Force say?
The one opposite to him isn't a frog.
Did he say isn't a frog or isn't a toad?
Isn't a frog.
Sorry, 1 sec. I'm on the wrong layer. Just to make it
I
easy
might
for
just-
you. Oh, I can't. Can you? Fuck. Okay.
Oh, Ryan's typing.
Do you want to just armor?
No, 1 second.
Can you just like turn it
Can you
around
just like
for
put a
like
double next to
130?
whichever one is facing east? Or is that
One
obvious? I'm
facing
gonna
east
guess that-
isn't a toad, right?
Sorry, 1 second.
Yes,
but
but
literally
according
just
to
bear
code-
me once. I'm just double checking this. This is so. Why have I done this to myself? Right.
I have a dumb idea.
fuck me. Sorry, my brain is actually dying. Okay. Bear with me 1 second. I'm being silly. I think I got them mixed up. Oh, that's on a different way. I apologize. It is a very complex puzzle that I've made, and I actually don't get it myself.
Good.
It's one of these toads. Boom.
Okay. This should be right now. Okay. So just to reiterate, Toad 5 says the frog ends every sentence with okay. Toad 4 says the one opposite me isn't a frog. Toad 2 says the one I'm going to change it slightly because it doesn't cause I can't change the toads to look different.
You can't flip them. Yeah.
Can you not? I'm trying to. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, sorry. So Toad 2 says the one on the east isn't a frog, okay?
Okay.
And that's
As I'm walking past the cat to the last 2 toads, I'm just gonna like, because how fond are you of all of these toads in general?
how fond.
Yes.
She kind of looks at you curiously.
Well, I don't think we're meant to kill the toads.
Well, if all of them are dead, then it doesn't matter, does it?
It still does, because we gotta feed her. The answer to this is feeding her a frog, not a toad.
Yeah.
And she wanted to
Eat them all,
she wants
one by
to know
one.
who's
She'll
lying,
eventually eat the
right?
frog.
So now I was gonna look at the cat and say, what happens if we aren't able to solve it?
We're
Sorry.
still okay.
I think I've still done this wrong. Oh my god. It's because I'm having to flip it and it's not working. Bear with me. I thought I had to wait. So, saying that's north. Oh, actually. No, I was right the first time. What the fuck? I do apologize.
When you work really hard to make a riddle for people to solve.
I
the
know,
riddle's
and
too
then I
hard for
just
you to even
absolutely
solve.
fuck it up, yeah. Well, that just goes to show how hard it is, right? So, and then this should be over here. That's the wrong layer. See, I need to know that one. Yeah, okay. Sorry, it was confused, but it is right, I guess.
Right.
Wait, how is that? Oh my fucking god, I'm so... Maybe I typed it wrong. 1 second. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Wait. Yeah. I'm trying to work this out for myself.
Oop.
Okay, right. The statements are still correct. I just had to change the order of them.
So
Yeah.
the ones we've received are still...
Yeah, so Toad 5, again, I'll say it. Toad 5 said, the frog ends every sentence with okay. Toad 4 says, the one opposite me isn't a frog. Toad 2 says, the one...
The one facing east is
The one facing east isn't a frog, okay? Right,
Oh.
now because this is... Okay, what I'll do for you, because I realised why I'm confused. It's because I can't move the frog tokens, and it's confusing me. So... let me just do a...
Just make a marker or something.
Yeah. So, the cat is north. These frogs are all looking this way, and these frogs are all looking this way.
Alright.
Yeah, does that make sense now? I can't swap
Yeah.
the tokens, it won't let me for some reason.
Okay,
What,
right.
what about
So-
Toad 5? Where is he looking at?
He's
Looking left.
He's looking
He's
he's
looking-
looking north as well.
Okay.
So let me say north. So yeah.
Cool.
Right, that's...
Okay, and
Fine.
Toad 1 free. Just gonna...
Okay.
I'm gonna poke Toad 1, I guess.
So you poke it. You poke
Yeah.
Toad 1. Well, A toad? How did you know it was Toad 1?
We're guessing.
Order from left to right. Yeah,
Oh,
so-
okay. Okay, I was just really confused there for a second. You poke this toad, and it goes, Croak! I am Toad 1. I'm not a frog.
Okay, what does Toad 3 have to say for himself?
Toad 3 goes, Croak! The one next to me is lying. I am Toad 3. I mean, you guessed that. And the one next to me is lying.
Wait, did they all say croak when we talked to them?
Yes.
I did it.
Okay.
I did it for effect, basically.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Because they are
Anna,
toads.
unless you know the answer, go away.
I think I may know an answer.
Yeah, I think I may know as well.
I do too.
It's surprising, considering this is me.
Go
Let's
ahead.
see. Right. So, let's see. The fifth one always said that they always end their conversations with okay, right?
Hmm.
Right. Which one said that the one next to him is lying?
Toad 3.
Toad 3 said the one next to him is lying, and... Was it Toad 2 who said the one facing east? Or
Yes.
something like that?
I think it's Toad 5.
Yeah, I think as well.
I think
Fine, but which one is
it's-
lying to protect the
I
Toad
think
5?
it's 3 that's the frog. I think it's 3 that's the frog, and the one that said the one facing east is the one who's lying.
I think it's Toad 5 who's the frog, and Toad 2 is the one that is the one that's defending him. Because he ended it with okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and since Toad 5 ended his sentence with okay, it would make sense.
Oh, wait, did Toad 2 say the one facing east isn't a frog?
Yes, but he also ended it with okay, which Toad
Yeah.
5 said the frog ends the sentence with okay.
Yeah, but why would he defend others for saying they're not frogs? He should be saying they're not
To
toads.
throw you off.
I think it's 1 or 3.
Who wants to go first?
I mean, we can't go first. We just have one.
Yeah, Sinara already also asked the cat what happens if we can't figure it out.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. She goes, Well, I'll go very hungry, and you can't pass. It's an eye for an eye, dear. You either feed
Oh, so
me.
each of us can make a choice.
She just goes quiet. Starts licking her paws.
I guess we should probably figure out who wants to go first. How are we
At
gonna
this
do
point,
that?
we're going to just name every single frog and just figure it out like that.
Yeah, well, someone's got to go first, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go first because I'm not the smartest person in this group. So
I mean, I don't mind going first.
Hmm.
It's up to you guys, though. Really.
I can go first.
I guess it's up to all of us.
It's not 1 or
I-
3. It can't be 1 or 3. Because if it was 1 or 3, then 2 of the toads would be lying and only one of them's lying. But it's not 1 or 3.
So I was just gonna say I can go first if you guys don't mind.
sure.
Yeah, go for it.
So I was gonna look to the cat and say I'd say Toad 5 is the frog and Toad 2 is defending them.
Okay, so as you said that, Toad 5 and Toad 2 come out, and they kind of both sit in front of the cat and look at the cat. Sorry, you said Toad 5 is the frog and Toad 2 is protecting them.
Yes.
The cat kind of looks down. She kind of jumps down, landing on all of her paws very elegantly. Walks up and kind of sniffs the air. And then she slashes at you for 1 point of slashing damage. Wrong. And she jumps back on the podium and sits back down.
Okay.
Oh,
In that
okay.
case,
Do we have to tell as well which is the frog that is lying?
I know which one's lying. It's Toad 3 that's lying.
I mean, do we
Okay.
have to tell the cat which toad is
Yeah.
lying? That's the thing. Or do we just have to say what's the frog?
Well, this got easier because I assumed that she would eat the frog and then tell us we're wrong and then reset it to a different answer. But she
Wait,
just
what did you
smelled
just
them,
say? You
so...
just said it was Toad 5 and Toad 2.
Yeah, I
So
said
Toad
Toad 5 was the
is the
frog and
frog?
Toad 2 was defending them. So that's not the answer.
I'm gonna go up. Toad 2 is the frog, Toad 3 is defending them.
As you step up and say this, Toad 2 comes out and Toad 3 comes out and sits in front of the podium waiting for the cat. The cat again jumps down, sniffs them both, scratches you for a point of damage and goes, wrong! She jumps back on the podium.
Fuck.
I think it was the other way around.
No.
I'm still going to try the other way around of what you just did.
Go for it.
Ow, my leg.
It might be the other way around. It
Yeah,
might be,
I'm
but I don't think it
I'm
is.
going to do the same as Lim, but the other way around, which was Toad 3 is the frog and Toad 2 is lying.
No, because that means multiple toads are lying.
Wait.
It's worth a try.
No, because both Toad 2 and Toad 4. Toad 4 said the one opposite him isn't a frog, and Toad 2 said the one facing east isn't a frog. So if Toad 3 is the frog, that means both Toad 2 and Toad 4 are
Oh, wait.
lying.
Oh my god. Sorry, I did get a minor detail wrong. Apparently I suck. I actually suck. I do apologize. I said... Sorry, Alright, I'm just gonna post what the toad said, because I did it wrong. I do apologize.
Did you give the wrong lines to the wrong ones?
Yeah, I'm just gonna post it. That's what
Okay.
they said. So Toad 1 says, I'm not a frog. Toad 2 says, the one facing east isn't a frog, okay. Toad 3 is the one opposite me isn't a frog. And Toad 4 says the one next to me is lying. I do apologize.
Oh, that changes my answer.
Sorry, I apologize. I must have...
Okay.
Do you know what? This is why I was
In that
confused.
case-
This is why I was confused the first time. I didn't realize I had it wrong in my notes.
In that case, Graham,
I will make up for it. I promise. I'm sorry.
in that case, that means that the one lying is 2, and the one that's the actual frog is 4.
Do you give that answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you say that, Toad 2 comes out. Toad 4 comes out. Waits for the cat. Cat jumps down out of the podium. Scratches you for a point of damage. Wrong. I'm getting quite hungry here.
Right, hang on. I'm not. Oh wait, no. Toad 2 says that.
Unless it was the other way around, maybe. Actually, yeah, I can't think of it. Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe I got it wrong.
You just did Toad 2 as a frog and Toad 3 as a liar, didn't you?
Yeah.
No,
No,
I thought
didn't.
you did a Toad 2 and Toad 4.
Yeah, I did. I think I may have got them the wrong way around. Maybe. Maybe 4 is lying and 2 is the frog. Because... Wait a minute.
Are the toads looking at anything in particular?
They're kind of just facing a direction. Because there's nothing in the room. They're just facing a direction. So some are looking east, some are looking west, and some are looking north.
Oh, yeah, actually, I think I got it wrong around, because if 4 says the one next to me is lying, and they're dead, right? So if 4 says the one next to me is lying, and the 2 says that one across from him isn't a frog.
one is the frog, two is defending him.
Maybe. You just got to try and figure out which way it works where only one is lying, I guess. But if 4 is telling the truth, it means 3 is also telling the truth, because it means that 4 is not a toad, but not a frog. And then... Actually, that makes sense. What if... Hang on a minute.
Ah. Right, okay. I think Toad 5 might be the defender. Oh, Bruno, what's up? Okay.
Toad 5's the defender, Toad 2 is the frog.
No, because Toad 5 is blaming Toad 2.
Right.
Any more answers?
Toad 4 is the frog, Toad 5 is the defender.
Okay, as you say that, Toad 4 and Toad 5 came out. So just say that again, sorry?
Toad 4 is the frog, Toad 5 is the defender.
Got it. The cat jumps down. Slashes you for 2 points of damage. Wrong.
hell.
Jumps back on the podium. And waits.
Okay, How about 4 is lying and 2 is the frog?
Toad 4 and Toad 2 come out. The cat jumps down. The cat jumps on Toad 2 and starts eating it, and you hear this horrible shriek of croaking and like meowing and meow as it like finally just eats it all in one. The other toads disappear.
Wait, Toad 2 was the frog and Toad 4 was lying.
That was delicious.
Yeah, I think
You may
like,
pass now. She disappears and the doorway opens at the end.
If you look at it, the reason I figured that out is it's the only way that only one toad is lying.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. That only one frog's
Oh, I assumed
lying.
the frog would be lying as well. Fair enough.
Sonora's gonna go through the door.
Yeah, I'm following him.
Right, how much damage did I take? I only got it wrong once, right?
You took 1 damage, and I took 1 damage. Farron took a total of 3 damage.
3. Yeah.
So I started,
I
I
almost gave myself
started
400
accumulating,
health.
accumulating the damage every time you get it wrong.
Yeah, well, at some point you could get your just
Yeah,
like
I've gotta give you,
20
like,
points of damage.
All right. So
Had one shots here.
Oh, wait, where's Baloo? Oh, he just stayed
Back
at the
there.
door.
it doesn't
Right,
matter.
okay.
The map was only for reference. So Blue's with you.
I'm just like, okay, Marcus like petting his head and be like, oh, that was hard.
So you walk through the door. Again, you're in a dark room. The door slams behind you and locks. You walk in, and it's dark, and it slowly starts to brighten up. You feel wind on your face, and as you open your eyes, it's bright, and you seem to be on this big floating island in the middle of the sky. Around you, on each, it's kind of like a square kind of platform rising up, that's risen up, in the air. On each corner, there is a podium, and from the top left podium, there is a line going to the bottom left, a line going to the bottom right, and a line going to the top right. But not top right to top left. And in the middle of the room, you see a figure. Bear with me. Let me just get the description up. You see this small kind of gnomish figure with this messy black hair and goggles on his forehead, kind of with this big scruffy beard, kind of looking around. Shekel, you're trying to remember how to do this puzzle, and as you try to do this puzzle, you turn around and you see 5 people, including a bear, walk into the room with you.
New
Oh,
party
new person.
member!
Oh shit, where did you all come from?
Oh, someone else is doing this. I was wondering who touched by a senpai was.
I am Shekel, a gnome from I have no idea fucking where, a hole in the ground.
That's generally where gnomes come from, yes.
Yeah, so. You guys are new to the Mage Tower, I take it? I don't know any of you, so. Yes, you are new.
I'm gonna just like level my sword off his throat and goes, "Who are you?" No, we already just been told who I was. That. How long have you been here?
Why are you threatening everyone you see?
I don't trust anyone.
I'm just gonna slap Farron on the on the back of his head, be like, be more pet friendly.
No.
We have visitors.
Fuck. I'm finally developing a character. Okay, it's taken me ages to figure out how I want to play this, and I'm finally developing it. Yeah, basically, I'm
Okay.
asking how long you've been in this tower. Why are you in this tower, and how long have you been here?
Ew. Why am I here? How did I get here? I don't know how I got here, but I'm here to learn from a wizard. Or at least take all his knowledge.
You're here to steal
Take
all his
all the knowledge.
Yes, it is for the taking. But all he has me doing is like tidying up rooms, like moving these things around.
Oh, I
Basic
just
bitch
sheathed my
shit.
sword. So you're an apprentice. You. I was gonna
So
say
you're with the other 3 that we saw earlier.
Possibly, maybe. Maybe they're not with me.
That's a bit sketchy.
I mean, you at least have a normal name.
Yes, that is suspicious.
You have no name. That's suspicious.
Okay,
You
so
said there's more, so
what's
I'm
the
not
puzzle
aware.
here?
So yeah, as you guys are talking, you see now, looking up, floating around, you see these cubes. These different coloured cubes just floating around in the air. You see red cubes, blue cubes, brown cubes, white cubes, purple cubes, yellow cubes, and black cubes. Just kind of all mixed mash, kind of in the air, kind of circling this big floating island that you're on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Do we get a map or something?
Is
No.
there any hint as to what we've got? Is there anyone to talk to? Any more weird talking animals?
Nope, there's these 4 podiums, these cubes, and this gnomish fellow that you just bumped into.
I'm gonna go to one of the podiums and inspect it.
Okay. Which one do you go to? There's... Well, it doesn't matter which
Podium
one.
number
So,
2,
You
please.
go to the podium, and you see it's just a standard-looking podium. It does have a square slot in it. And there seems to be some kind of runic writing all over it.
I take it I cannot read said runic writing.
Nope.
Can anyone else in the party read it?
Yeah, can I read it?
Nope.
Shit.
Okay, so there's one with a square in it. Can I just, for the sake of brevity, just quickly check the other 3 podiums?
They all have square slots in it.
all have square slots. Okay.
Yep.
Do they have a certain color?
Nope. The podiums are blank in colour, the beige. Not very interesting at all.
Hmm.
I just look was like, can anyone fly? Bring a cube down? I don't know.
The cubes are in reach. You don't have to fly
Oh,
up
are
there
they?
to get them.
All right. I just reach and grab
You
a
can
cube
just reach out and grab a cube.
then. I'm just gonna reach out and grab a cube.
Just any old cube.
Any old cube.
Okay. Okay.
I'll go with an orange one. You said there were orange ones, but there were orange ones. I think there were orange ones.
No.
Yellow.
Okay.
Just take a green one, okay?
There was red, blue, brown, white, purple, yellow, black.
There was no green one.
No,
I
there
take
wasn't.
the purple.
So you kind of reach out and you grab a purple cube.
Yes.
Kind of look at it. It's just this weird purple glowing cube.
Put it in one of the podiums.
Which one?
Podium number 1.
Okay, they're not
So
number.
top
Top
left.
right, top. Which one? So you got top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left.
I would say top left.
You put it in top left.
I mean, that
Yeah.
would be number 1 for me, so...
So, you in top left, you slot it in. The runes kind of light up, the same color as the cube, purple. And then coming out of it, you see this red horned devilish creature kind of come out of the cube and just stares at you.
I instantly draw my weapons.
Okay. You see also the line that connects the top left to the bottom left is lit up purple.
I sort of very cautiously just sort of raise one of the swords, just sort of waft it around at the demon, see whether, like, does it just go straight through the demon? Does it connect with anything? I'm not trying to actually deal damage, I'm just seeing whether it connects with anything.
You kind of wave your sword around, and your weapon seems to phase through. It seems to be some sort of hologram.
So
It's
this,
not moving. It's
This
just there.
the top left line connects to the bottom left.
Yep, so in the top left podium, there's a line running to the bottom left. Then from
Yep.
the bottom left, there's a line running to the bottom right.
Bottom right.
And then from the bottom right, there's a line
Yeah.
leading to the top right.
Oh, but there's not a line connecting the top two.
Nope.
Right. Sorry, it's different.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think I'm grabbing a black cube and putting it on the bottom left.
Okay, so you grab a black cube. It's again now you picking it up. It's just a black cube. It kind of glows a little bit. You put it in where the bottom left.
Yeah.
Okay. You put it in the bottom left. The runes around kind of glow this kind of shimmery black color. As coming out of the cube is this giant kind of eyeball with lots of stalks coming out of it, and this massive grin with sharp, jagged teeth kind of staring at you. It kind of locks eyes with the red-faced horned creature, and they go out. They fight each other. And after they fight each other, they both disappear.
Are the cubes still on the podest?
They pop out onto the floor and then rise back up again and go back into circulation.
Okay.
So the
Shackle,
weird
what have you
eye
tried?
creature for the weird.
Um,
Can you write down all the colors of the cubes?
sure.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
just trying to
oh.
think who would know this. Faerun definitely roll a. What check would this be? 1 second. What check would you say to know other plane of beings? Is that religion or like history or intelligence? Arcana, intelligence.
Is this something we can roll on, or do we just have to like try?
Sorry, I'm back.
Which
Can
one?
Faerun and I guess Sonara also you would class? Can you both make Arcana checks?
Sure.
Arcana.
Arcana checks. Nice. Not so good. It's a good job your wild magic.
everything.
It's a good job your wild magic doesn't work. So, Sonara, you got your hands on your chin. You're like, what the fuck are these things? You, Faerun, especially knowing Abyssal, you knew that the one that came out of the purple cube is some sort of devil. It is from another planar realm of existence called the Nine Hells. And the one that came out of the black cube, you know as a Beholder, which is an aberration creature.
Black cube was a beholder
Yeah.
from abjuration.
Sorry, what's
I
it?
spelled that right. I'm impressed.
Can you switch the cubes when they're on the podest?
Oh, they're out of the podiums now.
No, they dropped out the cubes.
Yeah, they dropped out and then
Flying
they
away.
rose up and they went back into the circulation of all these cubes flying around.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just
I
quickly
mean,
want to
you-
grab one of each remaining color and just quickly like slot it in and try.
Yeah,
and
that's why I
identify all
wanted-
creatures.
yeah, that's what I wanted to try, like switch the cubes every time and just see what creature it is.
Okay, well, you gotta let me know what's first.
Red.
So
So you try in red.
hmm
In which podium?
Just the top left. I'm just gonna let you put
Okay.
it in and see what creature appears and take it back out.
So you slot the red one in.
hmm
It slots in, the rune starts to glow red, and out of it comes a being of pure fire, kind of stands there. Luckily, because it's just a hologram, its fire would not affect you, but it just stands there ready.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly just turn it by. Does anyone recognize what this one is?
a fire.
Should I do another Arcana check?
It's a blaze from the Nether. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. For those who are proficient in Arcana, make Arcana check.
Do we have to make for everything a Arcana check?
Well, you know, technically you're new adventurers. You haven't met any of these yet, so yeah, you would do.
Okay.
Yeah, Sonara, I would say you know this creature. This is a fire elemental belonging to the planar realm of, well, the element of the plane of fire.
I'm assuming
What
you are
is
sharing this
this?
information.
Yeah, he's good. He's just making a comment of why does this wizard have a fire elemental just sitting here?
I mean, it's not real. It's just holographs.
Yeah, but it's still dangerous.
I just kind of like quickly I just raised my sword and like waft it through again. It's like it's
Go straight
just
through.
not there. He's weird. This tower is weird.
Everything's
Cares.
weird.
Who cares? And I just pick the cube up and just throw it away.
You try and
And
pick,
then
mean,
put the blue cube in.
Okay.
I mean, he's talking about weird. Meanwhile, I'm talking to my axe.
you
so,
try
sure.
and take out the cube, and you can't seem to take it out.
Sonara's gonna do a place a blue cube in. See what comes out.
Where you place what podium?
The one across from the one we just put it in.
So the top right.
I have
Okay,
no actual
there's-
visual description of this.
Oh,
Right. So there's a podium top left, bottom left, top right, bottom right.
Oh wait, you put it top left, didn't you?
So the red one is currently in the top left,
Yeah. Okay, then bottom
and
right.
you can't take it out.
Okay, then blue one in the bottom right.
So blue one in the bottom right. Okay. So that's okay. So it's diagonal. So you go up to the bottom right, and you place the blue cube in. It slots in. The runes glow this blue color. Then out of it, you see trickling, making this big form made of pure water.
anyone
Ah,
recognize it?
Those who are proficient in Arcana can make a check.
Alright, Sonara could make a guess, and he'd probably be right, but I'll do a comparative check either way.
Wow. Wow.
Ooh.
Pharaon, yeah, you recognize this as a water elemental belonging to the elemental plane of water. Again, another of a planar existence.
I want to try something. I want to grab another like water cube and put it in the bottom left.
Oh,
Is
are
there
there?
only one?
Yeah, it was like, is there only one cube of each? So.
Or was there?
No, there's
I don't know.
loads. There are loads
Yeah,
of different
okay.
cubes.
Yeah, okay. Then,
Oh.
then sure.
So, sorry, what was the question I was typing?
I'm gonna put another water cube in the bottom left.
In the bottom right.
Uh,
So you slot it in. Again, it lights up blue, and this water elemental comes out. And you point in the, you see the fire elemental and the water elemental start battling. They both fight and they disappear, both of them, and the cubes slot out and float up in the air again.
Damn it.
Nothing happened between the water elemental and the water elemental, though, did it?
No.
Okay.
So I was gonna say I have an idea. I'm assuming that if the elements don't agree with each other when they're next to each other, they'll fight.
I don't know. Would you class the devil as an element?
It's darkness,
Okay.
and we also have white cubes, so that would probably be light.
I mean, we could
We've
try
got one
out.
from the Nine Helms, one from Abjuration, one from Fire, one from Water.
we
So I'm
still have the
assuming that
brown.
We've just got the
and-
brown, white, and yellow to try.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm assuming brown would be an earth elemental and yellow would be a lightning elemental.
Could be.
So how about we put? Oh,
Yeah, should we just put brown in the top left? Then
no,
white?
let's put. How about we have red up there, and we put brown in bottom left, and say yellow in top right.
Okay, so brown in top left.
So you're putting the brown in top left.
No, fire. Oh, I think it was putting fire in top left, weren't we? Fire in top left, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, red in top left.
Okay, so red in top left, you put it in again, and this fire elemental comes out.
Brown in bottom left.
Okay, so you slot in the brown one, the runes glow brown, and out of it you see this angelic kind of figure with this big spear with these massive feathered wings.
What?
As they turn to look at each other, they begin battle. They both disappear. The cubes come out and then float up in the air again.
Wait,
Okay.
the brown is
did
an
anyone,
angel?
Did anyone recognize what the brown one was? I'm assuming Arcana people check.
Arcana people
I'm
roll.
hoping-
Arcana.
God damn
Magic,
it!
magic things.
You know,
I
while
mean-
you guys are doing this, I'm just gonna grab 4 blue cubes and put them on all 4 of them.
Sure.
Well,
so,
the blue cube hasn't popped out yet.
so
And
just
still
quickly,
got a blue.
Veyron, yeah, you recognize it as a celestial being, another plane being. As you guys are figuring this out, Honoria gets 3 more blue cubes and slots them in. They all glow blue, and 4 water elementals come out. The first 2, so the top left fights the top left fights the bottom left, and they both just disappear and the cubes come out. The top right and the bottom right, again they fight and then the cubes come out.
I want to just grab a white and yellow one and put them in the 2 top podiums.
The
now.
2 top podiums.
Yeah, white and yellow.
Okay, which one are you putting in which?
White in the top left.
So white in the top left, so you put the white in. Again, it glows. The rune glows white colours. And you kind of feel a
Cannot
bit
see
of
that
wind
white dot.
as this kind of like small tornado happens, and then eventually forms like arms, and is basically there is this being completely made out of there.
Oh, you cannot see them fucking dots I put in. They're too bright.
And you
Okay, do I recognize either of them?
Arcana.
Arcana.
You haven't told us what the white one was.
I'm getting
No,
there.
the white? Oh yeah.
No,
Oh,
I mean
wait.
the one from the brown, the angel.
It was the celestial.
Yeah, I told
A
you. it was a
celestial
celestial.
being.
Oh, okay.
So from the white cube, you recognize Sonara. This time, Pharaoh, you kind of stumped. You're not too sure, but Sonara, you know that this one from the white cube is an air elemental from the elemental plane of air. And you
So
say you
the
put in
yellow?
the yellow one in the top right.
Mm-hmm.
So you put the yellow one in. Again, the runes glow yellow, and you feel like the podium kind of shakes as this soil kind of spills out of it, and these rocks and pebbles until it eventually forms this giant creature made only of stone and rock and earth.
Sonara throws his hands up and says, "I give up."
Excellent. 2 natural ones in a row.
You guys have rolled a lot of natural ones, actually. That's insane. Are you going to make a check, Sonara?
Yeah, I will.
Please don't roll a
The
natural one.
elementals aren't matching up to their fucking colors.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, that's colorist, man.
That's from you.
Anyway, well, maybe this was to throw you off. Ever thought about that? But anyway, Sonara, you do know this. This is an earth elemental belonging to the elemental plane of Earth. Another outer plane of being.
Yeah. Okay, so can we put it in chat what each cube did? I put it out in my notes.
Pharaoh prepared.
Aberration, not abjuration.
Oh, yeah.
It's an aberration,
Oh.
which is a type of creature. Abjuration's like a school of magic.
I knew that.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, you got it right. That's fine.
Right, so we've got a yellow and a white. White is in the top left, yellow is in the... Oh, I'm drawing lines everywhere now.
Do the two fight?
No, there's no line between them, so I'm assuming they don't fight. In that case then, against the white, I am going to put another yellow in the bottom left.
Sorry, what do you have in? What do you have in the top left again? It's
A white.
The
air
so a
elemental.
white one.
Yeah.
And you're gonna put a yellow in the bottom one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gonna try putting them in at the same time.
Okay, so you put a yellow one in the bottom left, yeah.
Yep.
So you slot it in. It glows yellow. Again, these pebbles start forming into rocks into this giant creature. The air elemental and earth elemental fight. They both disappear. The cubes slot out and return back to circulation.
How many of each cube or each color of cube are there? Or is it just like so many that it doesn't matter?
Yeah, you basically attempt to count them, but you lost track. Or like, did you count that one twice? Did you count that one thrice? Or they just keep going round and round and round? It seems to be
I think
endless.
Is there any writing to give us a hint?
Nope. You look
Can
around
I get a
and
blue one and put it in the bottom right?
a blue one in the bottom right.
Yep, so that's a water elemental in the bottom right, and we've already got an earth elemental in the top right.
Sure. So you put the wall elemental in. They fight. They both disappear, and the cubes return back to circulation.
You said something about the lines like changing colors, didn't you?
Yeah. So you noticed when you put the cube in that color of the cube. So, for example, you put the red one in the top left. The line going from top left to bottom right was red. So the line going down from it or across from it becomes that first color.
Okay, so
Try
what's the
to-
color now?
It's nothing because nothing's in there.
Should we try to make all the lines the same color?
Surely that would have happened when Willow put all the same cubes in the same.
Yeah, you guys.
Mm.
Honoria tried that. She put all the water elementals
Yeah,
in,
she did-
and nothing
yeah.
happened. They just kind of.
But she didn't do it paying attention to the lines.
Yeah. Where do
I
these lines
have-
point? Do they just point to each pedestal?
Yeah. So again, so the top left, there's a line going from the top left to the bottom left.
If you pay attention.
A line from
to
a bottom
the
left
left
to
side
the
of
bottom
little
right,
shit.
and then a
Okay,
line
I
from
was
the
like, what
bottom
is
right
this?
going to the top right.
I have drawn a little diagram.
Okay, I
Well.
see.
Oh, at the bottom left. Didn't see it.
And
I
I've
knew,
been
I
put-
saw it.
Oh, there you go. Look.
I've been
Yeah.
putting dots in for the cubes we've been dropping in as well.
Okay, so
Can I get a black cube
Mhm.
and a white cube?
Mhm.
I'm going opposite
Well-
colours this time.
before you actually grab a white cube, let's put the black cube in first, see what the lines change to.
It should change to black, but okay, I'll put a black in the top left.
Sure. Again, this beholder creature comes out, and the line changes to black.
So, assuming opposite colours rather than trying to match whatever being is doing its shit, I'm going to put a white cube in the bottom.
Okay. You put the white cube in the bottom. the line going from the bottom right to the bottom. Sorry, from the bottom left to the bottom right is now white.
I'm
And
more
the
interested what
air
happens.
elemental and beholder fight each other. They both disappear, and the cubes swap out and go back into circulation.
I think you were trying to go for the celestial.
I was trying to go with the colours rather than. But yeah, we
Oh.
can try. We can. Well, surely it'd be a devil versus a celestial. We can try purple versus white.
Oh, did we even put purple in?
Yeah, purple's a devil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, then what's black?
A beholder.
That's the beholder.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see where I got it wrong.
I would have suggested that we, because green isn't in that we can like probably, I don't know, can you mix the colors that like the lines?
That's what I'm. Well, I wondered whether you just needed to pose the opposite colours against each other. But okay, right. Well, oh god, this is running too. Red and blue mixed together make green, don't they? Do they? No, they really
no,
don't
they
make green.
make purple.
Okay, fine.
I think yellow and blue what was green. Was it?
Can I go back to primary school, please? Okay.
Thayron, does
No, because you already have some which are mixed colours, like purple and brown. They're already mixed colours.
Yeah, but you don't have green. That's my problem at this point.
Thayron, make a straight intelligence roll for me, please.
Straight intelligence is not bad.
Hey.
I teaches on them 20. You kind of have a think, and nah, nothing new comes to your mind.
Can I get one
Right.
of the inspirations from Dragon Knight?
What? No,
Okay, aw. Fine. Okay.
I don't give out auto successes.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Sonara,
can't
you
get a
definitely
fucking-
don't know.
Fine.
I like how you
can
never roll all these. Like when it comes to your spells and wild magic, you never roll these ones.
I want to pit a devil against a celestial.
Because when it comes to those, I'm actually confident in my ability to do damage. Here, I don't fucking know a thing.
So you put the
What you-
purple cube in the top left.
Yep.
The devil comes
And
out. The line becomes purple. And you put
not gonna
the
bother marking.
say celestial.
Celestial.
So you put the brown cube in the bottom left. Again, a celestial, an angelic creature comes out. The bottom line becomes brown. The two entities fight, and they both disappear. The cubes go back into circulation.
God damn it.
So it's not about going opposite colours. It's not about matching the supposed
Shekel.
nemesis.
Yeah.
Roll a straight intelligence check for me, please. So just roll your intelligence on your sheet.
Hey, you've been here, stuck in here for like 20 years. You might know what you're doing.
Okay, hold up. How do I roll my intelligence?
So if you just go on
D20
your if you
plus-
well no if you just go on your character sheet itself.
Yeah.
And you see where it says intelligence at the side. It's got your stats. If you click the word that says intelligence, it'll roll it for you, adding your modifier. Okay. Yeah. Kind of thinking about it and listen to these new guys kind of discuss it. You kind of a thought just pop into your head that maybe it's done on what type they are.
Okay, so ignoring colours.
So I try one of each elemental in each
Okay.
podium.
What are you trying first? I need to know the exact order.
We'll go red first.
Okay, so you put
we'll
red
go
in the top
yellow.
left, and then the fire elemental comes out.
Yeah, and then we'll go yellow.
You try yellow in the bottom left.
Yeah, and then we'll go. Oh, which one was the air one? White.
Okay, so you put
And
the
then
white
we'll
one
go
in
with blue.
and blue. So you put the red one in. Again, the fire elemental comes out. The line becomes red. You put the earth elemental in the bottom left. Earth elemental comes out. They fight. And after they fight, the red one remains. And
What?
then the earth one goes to the bottom and fights the air elemental. They fight, and the earth elemental remains. The air elemental fights the water elemental. They fight, and the air elemental remains. They all disappear, and a door is opened at in the middle of the top two podiums.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
How did you get that on the first try? I'd love to know.
Me?
You're fucking the silent watcher right there. Just don't say anything,
I've
and
just
then
been
boom.
sitting here listening to you guys, and like four of these are elementals. The other three are celestial aberrations or whatever the fuck. And well, you gotta think about it. They're fighting, so you have to line them up so they don't kill each other. Fire's not gonna have a whole lot of effect on Earth. Neither is air. But if you pair up water and earth together, they're gonna knock each other out and become mud.
I mean, no. I mean, it was literally fire. It was literally fire beats earth, earth beats air, air beats water, and then water beats fire.
Oh, mind you, I suppose.
Well, I guess I got lucky in that sense. I wasn't thinking on that team.
It's funny.
Fire beats earth?
You had the right answer, but you had a different working out. That's fine.
Oh fuck! It's because I can't remember all my Pokemon fucking what beats what.
Well, it's not actually Pokemon, but fire burns earth.
Does it?
Air can't push earth, for example, like a mountain. Air controls the tides of water, and then water puts out fire.
And so the celestial beings were just to throw us off.
Yep, red herrings. So the door opens at the end.
You cheeky bastard.
Love you.
I just start firing arcane blasts off at the cubes at random out of anger.
Oh, they disappeared.
Eldritch blasts. Oh, fine.
They all disappeared. So did the podiums. Only the door remains.
I grumpily just stomp the next door. Like, fucking
So wait, what's the name of our new party member?
Shackle.
So I'm just gonna clap on his back and be like, welcome to the team, my boy.
I clap on your back too, and then I reach for your wallet.
Yeah, you're unknown, by the way, and this guy's a half orc. So
Okay,
you attempt to tap on his back, but you probably get just in the middle bit. I don't know what that's called. Like
I just slap
a
you
few
on the ass,
inches up his
call it
bum. Oh, sure, okay.
Slap me on.
Come on,
Thank you.
this gnome slaps you on the ass. I know you're actually going for his
Yep.
wallet.
Yep. I tried.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh man, something terrible. But alright.
So where it says they should have a list of... Yeah, there you go. If you want to put that on normal, by the way, at the top, not advantage.
What?
So at the top, there should be...
My
There will
bad.
be a toggle that says advantage, normal, yeah. I mean, yeah, so Gamok, this gnome slaps you on the ass, and you see him visibly going for your coin purse.
I'm grabbing his hand and say, "We don't want to try that, don't we?" I'm just slowly grabbing for my hand axe and shove it into his face.
Not this time. Not this time, but yeah, not this time.
Just because we lost our last thief person.
We get a new one. And I'm just
Thief person?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Flux.
He was Yugi Boy. He was throwing fucking cards everywhere.
Flux.
Oh,
That was it.
okay.
So I'm just put away my axe and be like, "Hey guys, we got a new thief over here."
Oh. All the shit's mine. All of it. Until you steal it.
Well, the last thief was tied up to a horse ass, so I
Oh,
wouldn't try it.
Out.
Let's see. Anyways, shall we go through this door we just opened? See what's on the other side?
Sure, you go first.
And away I go.
Okay, so you walk through the door, Shekel. You see the little gnomish figure that you just met walk through the door, and outside. I'm going to assume everyone else follows.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So then, you all walk through the door. Again, same thing happens. The door shuts behind you and seemingly closes. It is dark. And it looks like the same room as always. Well, you don't see that yet, sorry. It's dark, and then slowly you see there are these braziers that, one by one, start to light up around the room.
If there's cats and toads, I'm killing them.
And walking into the room, it looks like the same circular room as always. I mean, there's a few exceptions. It's kind of the furniture in this room is like dark, like purple, blacks. The pillars kind of look like they're made out of obsidian almost. And as you walk in, there are about 8 braziers kind of scattered around the room in kind of like a circle that are lit. Across from the room, you see there is actually a skeleton there, and he's holding some sort of staff. And as you walk in, and as you kind of look around, you see from these lit braziers, from each one, so there's 8 of them in each brazier, this small ball of light kind of hovers up in the air above the braziers.
I want to walk up to the skeleton with my sword drawn, just point straight at it. You, riddle man, tell us what you know.
Damn it.
Make an intelligence check.
Is he dead? Am I
Make
just
a
talking to a dead
straight
skeleton?
intelligence check.
Am I just talking to a fucking dead skeleton?
You riddle man.
As you say this, you realize you're trying to get answers out of a skeleton.
I was hoping he'd continue.
It's dusty and it's got cobwebs around it, and it's literally a human skeleton.
As he says this, I'm looking at him and then be like, well, I thought I was crazy.
Just can turn around and is like, so far there's been a talking cat, talking frog, toads, magical cubes which summon bullshit, and we found a random thief.
Could I
Jackal,
run
how
an
long is the-
investigation on the staff?
Yeah, you're going to the staff.
Yeah,
Roll on Arcana check.
Arcana. Okay.
Yeah. It's a staff.
Might be loot.
Jackal, how long has it been since you last saw your supposed master?
I don't know. I have no idea. Time in this place doesn't make sense.
As a good
Then
roll team
let's-
goes, okay, what was the last known year it was? I don't even know what year. Oh wait, no I do. It's the
It's on the homepage, my dude.
it's
When
the
you've heard
174th
the
DR. I don't know what DR stands for.
Oh, I don't remember. I'll have a look. You carry on.
I'm gonna ask him what year he believes it to be.
You know, Shekel. It's the same year. It's 1374.
1374. All right. So it is 1374. Not that much time has passed, but it's definitely been an unknown amount of time. 'Cause I don't see the sun anymore, I think.
Did the door close
Well-
behind us?
Yep.
Okay,
Well,
so it is a lot.
Seeing as I'm up at the skeleton, I'm gonna take its staff.
Okay, so you kind of tug on the staff. The skeleton is holding it quite tightly, but you do manage to shake it off, and you kind of tug it out of its hands. I mean, 2 of its hands is still on the staff, so you just have to kind of rip them off and just kind of throw it back down. You got this staff. It's kind of purplish in nature. There is a small gem at the top of it. It's just like a bit like a how do I explain it? It's like an orb, but it's got like dents in it. Do you know, like a bit like a golf ball, but as a gem, and it's also purple in nature.
It's not a lump of coal.
You guys, whilst like looking at the staff, you do notice these small glowing orbs of light. They now start to kind of wander around the room. They're no longer above the braziers; they're actually just scattered around the room.
Wait, was that since I picked up the staff they only started wandering around?
No, it was happening simultaneously.
Okay.
You feel like the staff might have something to do with it, but it's unlikely.
Can I check and see what killed the skeleton there?
You know that this, as you know, you clean around the room a lot of times. You know that the wizard actually told you that the skeleton's always been there, just to leave it.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, these are actual, like, important. I thought these were just random riddle rooms that were appearing for us as we went through. I've just literally ripped a potentially very old and valuable staff out of a dead skeleton. Okay.
Shrugs.
I'm wrecking the place. Brilliant.
And I thought the barbarian was gonna be breaking shit.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
that's barbarianist right there.
That's rude.
That's classist.
I'm
I
literally
haven't-
wrecking the joint.
I haven't broke shit in years. Okay, maybe the last monster didn't survive, but that's out of the question here.
I'm gonna do a Arcana check on the staff.
Sure, roll for Arcana.
Hey.
Okay. If you bear with me. Where's it gone? If I can find it. Here we go. Ba-do-ba-doo. It is a okay. With that, I can probably, yeah, you'll know what this is. So kind of having a look at the staff, and kind of having a look at it. You've heard of this before, and you know, and you can definitely tell there's some magical essence from it. This staff is a staff that holds one spell, and that spell is Magic Circle.
Magic circle.
You can search for that in the compendium. Magic Circle.
Yeah.
It is not attunable, but it does take your action to use it.
Can I check out
I'm
the
assuming
bruiser?
you're sharing this information.
Second, I'm reading up a magic circle.
So while that's happening, Honoria, one of the little orbs of light kind of float up to you.
Is it just floating there?
Yeah. It's just right in front of you. You do
No, I
anything?
guess I'll poke it or something.
Okay.
Or try at least.
So you poke it, and as you poke it, you feel this electrical energy come in contact with your finger, and it attempts to shock you. Not with a 10. So this electrical energy kind of shoots out of it, but you manage to kind of draw your hand back just in time, and it kind of glows brighter with this electrical energy, and the other 7 in the room also fill with electrical energy, and they kind of grow brighter as they all kind of float up to you guys. That's where we're going to end the session tonight.
Oh.
Joke's on you, I'm not affected by electricity.
Uh-huh. I mean, you are.
Yeah,
I mean, what's stopping me from using electrical energy? Tell me about
you
it.
just haven't.
Oh, okay.
Zaps you with 5,000 volts.
Just because you say so.
You've legitimately not hit me with a single electric spell.
Yet.
Yes.
Alright.
Dies the next session, regrets everything.
This is where you don't realise, but because